What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not done already. I'm going to go and put a schedule up on the video right now so you can see my uploads that I do every day. I upload almost 2 videos every day. I look at the SPY every Sunday. I look at BABA twice a week on Fridays and Wednesdays. I look at Tesla. I look at SoFi. I look at NEO. Look at PayPal. And this week I'm looking at Palantir on Thursday just because the video last video got over 100 likes. The minimum was 75, so it hit over 100. So I'm just going to do it again for you guys on this week Thursday. So this is the schedule. Let me know what other popular stocks you guys want to look at, and maybe if it's a highly requested one, I can change the schedule around. It's always open to be edited, but this is the schedule that I'm following for the channel. So if you have not done already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Let's get the channel to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'll highly appreciate it. So here's the daily chart for the SPY. Let's go over this real quickly. A couple of things first. You can see that why do I have two channels on the chart? So technically there's 3 channels. There's one that's yellow, there's one that's orange, and one that's blue. So basically the yellow one is the macro uptrend, and also the orange one. The orange one is within the macro uptrend, but you can still see that it represents the uptrend, the bullish imbalance currently on the chart. However, the blue channel represents the bearish imbalance on the chart. So right now price is dropping down lower, and it's fighting against the higher time frame price action, this macro bullish imbalance. So the SPY since last week was right about here. You can see that big red bar is when I did my analysis, and price did continue lower to the opposite side of the channel, and we just reached it, and we also filled in the gaps that were left up from this move up higher. So the gaps have been filled, and the target has been met, because once price hits the one side of the channel, there's a good chance it can hit the opposite side. So price just got a little bounce from there. We came back to the breakout point at the 443 level. So right now I'm neutral because we have support in the way. We have this horizontal support and the channel support that can push up price. However, we have this downtrend pattern in play, and it was a pretty strong drop, meaning it was one move down instead of like 2 legs down or like a weak correction lower. It's a very sharp move down, so that tells me you could probably break it and go lower. So maybe we see a short-term relief from here, maybe a small little bounce for another leg down. That's another possibility. For me to be bullish for the SPY is to get back above the 451 level, because that level has been tested as resistance. So you can see that the price tested it once right here on August 4th and another time on August 10th. So twice it tested this level for resistance. So even if we go back up to it, there's a good chance we'll find resistance. So basically the SPY overall, I'm bullish as long as we stay within the macro structure. As long as it's not invalidated, I'm looking for higher price targets. But in the short term, I'm looking for lower price targets because we're in this downtrend. But like I said before, we are at current horizontal support and channel support, so we could see higher price targets. I'm just saying normally I don't see price rally from here because we're in this blue channel still, so it's still looking bearish, and this bearish channel can override the macro structure in play. So basically the SPY is neutral. I'm neutral on the SPY. The market is going to be deciding if it wants to break below this 443 level and continue to trend down lower to maybe the opposite side of the yellow channel where this circle is, or we're going to bounce from here and travel higher to the 451 level and even past that. So we have to just wait and see. So right now, before I was bearish, I updated my members daily on the SPY, and we got the target. The target was met, but now I posted that I'm neutral because it can go either way. So next week will definitely be a deciding factor if price is going to continue to drop down lower or higher. If I were to guess, or let's just say make a prediction on where price can go as of right now, I would say we could probably continue to trend down lower, even though we're finding support here. Is because this is just a minor support, and we just had 2 large legs up. So that's what these 2 large arrows represent. That's 1 leg up, price pullback, 2nd leg up. We met the target. After 2 large legs up, there's going to be a decent sized correction. So there's a good chance we continue to travel down lower, maybe to the low 420s and maybe even the 417 level. So that's how I'm looking at the SPY. there's a lot of things going on the chart. Now here's the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows that, obviously we have this macro structure in play. Obviously it's an uptrend. So the measurement move target, if we continue to trend up higher, even after a pullback, is a 610 level. That can definitely be obtained, and maybe even the all-time highs. So that's why I marked the all-time highs in the 610 level. But right now, what we need to focus on is this price action right here. You can see that this yellow channel can come back into play as support, but right now we're seeing some short-term bearish price action. So we're still far away from the EMA, and we just had two large legs up. Those are big factors leading that can lead price to continue to drop down lower, even though we're seeing some temporary support being made at the 443 level. So basically, there's a good chance SPY will continue to drop down lower. Maybe not next week, but maybe in the coming weeks, as long as we stay below the 451 level, and then I'll go from there. But as right now, that's all I have for the SPY this week Sunday, and I'll give you guys an update next week Sunday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.